Hello, everybody. Yessirnick here. How you doing? Happy Halloween. As you can tell, I got a new face with me. This is my brother-in-law, Steven. Hey, Steven, why don't you go ahead and say hi?
Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. And since it's Halloween, why don't we see in the comments who has the better costume, me the cop or him the
Shark Head! Oh, yeah. All right. Well, hey, welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight or today or this morning, whenever you're watching this. My brother-in-law here, he's kind of a Minecraft noob. He's never played Minecraft before, so I'm going to try to teach him. So this is going to be kind of cool. So hopefully you enjoy. And if you enjoy it, please give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, because we got more videos coming out. In addition to this one, I also got some PvP starting in the works. Get some Minecraft player versus player. Watch me die a lot, pretty much is what's going to happen. So, hey, great times. Alrighty, so now that we got Minecraft pulled up, Steven's going to get his first try at some of the gameplay. So, Steven, go ahead and start by choosing single player. And then let's go ahead and create a new world for you. So down in the bottom right hand corner, you have create new world right there. Go ahead and click that. You can create a name for it. So use the keyboard, delete new world, and type in whatever you want it to be called. It's always fun watching somebody new play Minecraft. Alright, let's move the camera a little bit. Kind of get us both in there. Pretend like we like each other. I know, right? Bonded by marriage. Oh, yeah. All right, so now that you've got your title in there, go ahead and click on Create New World. So this is going to start you off in survival, so we're not going to make it too easy on you. Now, when you're playing Minecraft, you're going to use the mouse as well as the keyboard. But instead of using the home row keys or the arrow keys, you're actually going to start with W. So you're going to put your middle finger on W. W is what you're going to use to move forward. S is what you use to move backwards. And then A and D help you strafe side to side.
Why didn't they just use the arrow keys?
Because I like my key bindings on the other side. It's kind of when you're using your hands. So like if you're using them like this, it's a little hard. Spacebar. All right, so now with Minecraft, now that get used to the feel of moving around a little bit. With Minecraft, your goal is to build and survive. The first essential thing that you have to build is wood. No, don't go killing any lamb. Don't go killing. They're actually sheep in this game, so it's all right with that. But you're actually going to chop down some wood. But notice you don't have any tools. All you have is your bare fist, right? So think of it as like caveman days.
That's my fist.
That's your fist. That's your fist right there. Now, in order to punch something, you're going to hold left click. So go up to it and walk in front of it. All right, now hold left click. See how you're punching? Keep holding left click. What it's going to do is it's going to break the block. So now, notice that up in the top you have that new recipes unlocked. There's a way that you can actually see what's available to build based off of the stuff that you've chopped down. So keep chopping down some wood. You're going to need a bunch of those pieces of wood, and we're going to turn those into planks in just a minute. But go ahead and get a few. So right now you have 2.
Why is the tree floating?
Well, the tree's now floating because you broke its base. The one crazy thing with Minecraft is in most instances, the laws of gravity don't work.
Well, this is better than most video games then.
I know, right? In real life, this tree would have fallen flat on your face and you'd have died. So in Minecraft, it's pretty cool.
I'm definitely going to be playing this more often then.
Sounds good to me. All right, so now that you've got a few pieces of wood, go ahead and get the few pieces that fall down. Oh, yeah, you stop. All right, so the next thing you need to do is you need to open up your inventory. Your inventory allows you to see what you're holding onto as well as move things around as well as also creating or crafting your first sets of things. So if you look at your keyboard, the key binding to open your inventory is not I. Because, I for inventory would make sense. It's actually E. So it's right next to that W key. So press E. That's going to open up your crafting inventory. You have 2 separate sets. So down at the very bottom set of rows in the gray box, all the way down towards the bottom, those are going to be what's called your hotbar. Those are ones that you're holding that you can access easily. The set of items above it, that's what's in your backpack. All right, well, I guess technically in Minecraft you don't have backpacks, but that's what I equate it with.
So you pretty much have to add them to here when you have
Well, when you pick things up, it'll automatically transfer into your inventory if you don't have any space on your hotbar. It'll always default first to your hotbar. But now that you have the wood, we need to craft that wood into planks. We need to make it into a usable material. So left click on it once. That's going to pick up all 5, and for right now, that's okay. Now you're going to take it up to that 4x4 crafting grid that's up at the top right, and just select any one of those squares. Just left click again. All right, now that you've put it in there, if you have a successful crafting recipe, the little box on the right will show you what you can make. If you put it in there and there's not something that you can make with it, it's not gonna have anything in there. So one of the things with Minecraft is as you learn and discover, you get to create new things. So let's go ahead and click on those wooden planks, and each time that you click, notice that your amount of wood went down because you used the wood to create the planks. So go ahead and keep clicking that. And click one more time. Now with this, it's a 4-to-1 ratio. For every 1 wood block that you put in, you got 4 of the, I was going to call them pallets. That's not, 4 of the planks. Whew, where'd my brain go on that one? So now you have 20. So you started with the 5, now you have 20. Go ahead and click those 5 down at the bottom. There you go. So now you've put those in your hotbar. That's also opened up new recipes. Now, one of the most essential things that you need to create first is called a crafting table. So taking your planks, how do you think you would craft a crafting table? Like what design do you think you would use in that 4x4 grid?
Like, what do you mean?
So with those, when you're creating things, you have to put something in your crafting grid to try to create it. Those are your crafting recipes. So right now you put all 20 in that one box. When you hover over the thing that it creates, it tells you it's a button. Is a button a crafting table?
I don't think so.
No, right? So you have to use a different recipe. So I'm going to teach you another trick. Go ahead and left click on those 20 planks. Now right click on all 4 of those one at a time. By right clicking, you're setting down 1 item at a time into that specified box.
Oh.
Go ahead and put the rest of your planks down back in your hotbar, and then hover up on your new item that you can make. That's your crafting table. Go ahead and click on that. Put that down in your hotbar as well. All right, now we want to get out of your crafting grid. So in order to do that, you're going to press the escape key. That's that key that's on the top left-hand corner. Yep. So now you can cycle through your hotbar. There's 2 ways to do that. The first way is if you use the key numbers that are up at the, like towards the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to the equal sign. That's a pain in the butt. Use the mouse wheel. Scroll with the mouse wheel. Notice that your highlighted hotbar goes away. Now your fist is gone, and now you're holding the item in your hotbar. All right, let's go ahead and put it on the crafting table. And we have to choose a place to put your crafting table. When you're ready to put it down, pick up those pieces of wood. There you go, perfect. You never want to waste resources. They're precious here. All right, let's go down towards the bottom, towards the water. All right, and stop there.
Did I lose a heart from falling?
Not quite. You are actually able to heal. All right, so not in the water, but maybe in that space right there. Back up a little bit. So press the S key and then jump with spacebar. All right, in that little alcove, put down your crafting table. And you're going to right click to do that.
Alright.
There you go. Now, right click again on your crafting table. Notice you get the crafting grid, but now you have a 3x3 instead of a 2x2. This allows you to make more items. Very few items you can craft within just your normal like in your inventory with the 4x4. Most of them are going to be through this 9x9.
It's a very complicated game.
It is, but the more you play it, the more you get a hang of it. Now, because I've been walking you through this and we've been moving a little bit slower than we would normally do in a survival mode, we're going to have to build some weapons first. In order to do that, you have to build sticks. Yeah, so you're going to right click and you're going to do two blocks. So that created something that doesn't look like a stick, does it?
No.
So keep those ones in the bottom inventory. You only need 2. Okay, so click, and then click again. All right, now put that back. All right, so you need the 2. Guess or try to rearrange them in different orders to see if you can figure out how to make a stick. Okay, now move your mouse out. Does that look like a stick?
Yes.
Hover over it, and it tells you it's a stick. So it's a 2 to 4 ratio on this one. You put in 2 of the planks, and now you get 4 sticks back. So go ahead and click your sticks out. All right, so now we're going to use the sticks. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. For a sword, you're going to use 1 stick, and you're going to use 2 of the wooden planks. So where do you think you'd put a stick for a hilt of a sword? So in your mind, think of how you would draw a sword. Where do you think you'd put that?
Right here.
All right, try it. All right, so now you need 2 planks. How do you think they would make the blade? Good guess. You have them in the right order, but they just need to be on top of each other. So just going straight up. So instead of diagonal like you have it. Yep, so right click there. Now, oh, it's okay. It's okay if you put all of them there. That works too. All right, go ahead and click there. Now move your stick underneath those 2. So not the bottom one, the one that you have in your crafting grid.
Okay.
So left click that one and then left click there. That's a sword.
That's interesting.
Okay, so go ahead and click on your sword. Now put your sword in your hotbar. Now I'll be honest, a wooden sword, not so great when you're fighting zombies and spiders and things that go
Be good for vampires.
boom in the night. Yeah, and then I got vampires in this game. But maybe in a mod pack. Alright, so with that, though, we have your first weapon. Now we want to create some tools. The first necessary tool that I'm going to tell you to create is going to be an axe. With an axe, you're going to need 2 sticks and 3 wooden planks. So go ahead and see if you can figure out how to make this crafting recipe.
Oops. Like that.
Alright, so hover over it. So you made a hoe. We don't want no hoe. And so you would need 1 more plank. But yeah, word of advice with the sticks and when you're building tools, put your sticks in the middle.
Oh, okay.
All right, now looking at that, that's a hoe. Where do you think you would put to make an axe?
Like that.
Does that look like an axe? That's actually a pickaxe, so that would be if you're mining. You're going to need one of those too, but let's start with the axe first. So you have to move 1 of those planks. There you go. That looks like an axe, okay? All right, so go ahead and click out of that. All right, now go ahead and press escape. All right, look up. Notice how it's getting darker?
Looks like I need to build a shed or something.
Yeah, night is going to be the worst. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a hidey hole. The easiest way to do that is to dig into the side of a hill. Luckily, you're at the bottom. But what I want you to do is scroll back over, or scoot over a little bit. You can either go to the left or the right. Now turn the opposite way and look down. You see your crafting table? You need to take that with you. So move your icon or move your selector back over to the axe. Because your crafting table is made of wood, axes chop wood. So go ahead and left click and hold. What that's going to do is it's going to chop it up, but it just puts it back in your inventory. All right, now move the, just select your hand. So one of the blank spaces in your hotbar. Cool. And then left click on that piece of dirt right there and hold it. And then do the same thing for that one next to it. And then the 2 next to it in front of it. Nope, stop there.
I'm sorry.
What you're going to do now is you're just going to dig straight forward. And you're basically digging a hole into the hill. All right, now go forward. All right, so now you've picked up some dirt. You pick up that last piece, turn around. Press the S key and back up. Now select the dirt. That one right there. 2 spaces in front of you. You see where that grass block is? Yep, right there. Right click. And then right click again. It just got a heck of a lot darker, but now you're protected.
Oh, wow.
Monsters won't generate, and we call that spawning in Minecraft. They won't spawn within, it's like a 20 block radius of you. So what you do is you block yourself in for the first night if you don't move really quickly and you haven't gotten a lot of the essentials. But now what you can do, hopefully you're not totally disoriented, is on the side wall. So like go to the, yeah, right there. Go ahead and break that. So left click and hold it. Cool. Now put your crafting table in that hole. Yeah, right there. Right click, or yeah, right click.
Oh, right.
Yep, there you go. Okay, now right click on it again. So now we need to make some more sticks because one stick won't do too much for you unless you're making a sword. So you remember how to make sticks?
Sticks like these.
Yep. You got to use, yeah, just like those. And you got to use your planks.
These are my planks, right?
Yeah, those are your planks.
Whoops.
All right. Now let me show you a trick. If you want to make multiple of something, but you don't want to use like all of your items, or well, you want to use them evenly. If you go back up to that top corner, hold on to your planks. Yep. You're going to click on that top corner one and then drag down to the bottom. So the other corner, so your left corner. Up top, keep going up. That one right there. Click, hold it, and then drag it to the box below it.
What side?
Left click. And then go down. Oh, okay, so now you did it that way. Notice how it split your remaining planks by those two. No biggie. Let go of it. Click on where it has a 3. And then click it again. And then just drop it to the bottom. Or to the second block down.
This one?
The middle. There you go. All right. So now, scroll over with your mouse. Hover over your sticks. Hold the shift key on the keyboard. So now you're going to use a little bit of multitasking.
Alright, where's the shift?
It's right there. Okay. Hold it and left click. Now you just made a whole crap load of sticks down at the bottom. So that's how you can craft multiple things at once. But now you're out of planks. Great news, and this is why I had you dig before I had you cut down some more trees. You have 5 more wood or logs. So go ahead and click all of those and put those up top. Hold the shift key and left click again. Oh, no. So, okay, click it again. Put it up top. Now hold shift and click on the actual output.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So shift, click it. So now you have 21. The next thing you want to make, there's 4 total tools. You have the sword, you have the axe. You've made both of those. You then have a shovel and a pickaxe.
Do you have a bow now?
Not yet. You will later in life, though. All right. So let's go ahead and make a pickaxe. You attempted to make it before. See if you can remember how to do it.
2, right?
Yep, but put them in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So that's a hoe. Oh, I lied. There's 5 because then there's the hoe. I always forget about the hoe because she a hoe. All right. So you need 1 more plank. All right. Go and click on that one. The pickaxe is just like if you were a miner. So you're going to use that to break up things like rocks and ores and
like
coal.
that thing that's off to my...
Yep.
Okay.
So now go ahead and back out of your inventory. So you see that gray piece? It is, right? That is stone. So go ahead and click and hold like that. If you try to do it with your fist, it'll work, but it takes forever. Because, I mean, think of it in real life. If you're trying to break stone with your hand, it's not going to work. All right, now turn around. All the way around. Okay. Break that top box right there. Yep. Okay, it's still nighttime, so we're all right.
Would they spot me in here and try to come in?
The only thing that can get you is skeletons because they have a bow and arrow, but right now we're not going to worry too much about them. I want you to go ahead and turn back around.
Where's the Frankenstein?
Yeah, that's a zombie.
That's
He wants to eat your brains. Yep. So back up, turn around,
Why?
and start digging straight forward into the dirt, or I mean into the stone, because you're going to need stone. So wood is your first set of tools because that's the easiest thing to get, but honestly those tools don't last very long and they suck. Stone is your next level, so go ahead and get those.
Isn't gonna be able to get in, right?
No, because the zombie's 2 blocks high, your space is only 1 block high. All right, now we're going to do something to start a mine. So back up a little bit. Look at the floor. Move forward about 3 spots. Okay, yeah, you start there. Start mining down. but you're going to mine diagonally down, not straight down. So don't do straight. The reason why you never want to mine straight down is because sometimes there's caverns and you can fall to your death. Sometimes there's hot lava and you can fall to your death. Sometimes you can just fall to your death. So never dig straight down. That's kind of rule, I don't know, number 15 for Minecraft rules. I don't know. I just make them up as I go along. All right, so go ahead and collect those stones.
It's getting pretty dark. How do I make a lantern?
You can't do that yet until you find some coal. Or, now that we have enough stone, we can do a couple different things. So go ahead and turn back around. Jump up the stairs you just created. Go to your crafting table. Click on it. Right click.
Oh, whoops.
Now we're going to build what's called a furnace. It's like an oven.
And that will give me fire to light up.
Almost. You're thinking along the right long or blah 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 blah. I'm Count Dracula today. So it takes 8. So see if you can figure it out. All right, one of these does not belong. So if you were making an oven that you needed to put fire in, where do you think you'd put the fire? There you go. Yep.
Whoops.
No, yeah, you're good. Put it there. So that's a furnace. So go ahead and click your output. You're thinking you had the right train of thought, just not. You're jumping ahead a couple of steps. So first things first. No, you're good. First things first, you got to create your oven, your furnace. So go ahead and click on it. Put it in your hotbar. Exit or escape. Excuse me, my throat's all dry now. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put it right above your crafting table. So scroll to it with your hotbar or with your mouse wheel. All right. Now right click. All right. Right click again. This is your interface for your furnace. So notice it shows your inventory, but it looks different than your crafting table because your crafting table is all about building things. This is cooking stuff. So there's 3 boxes to focus on. The bottom box is your fire source. You actually do, but we're not gonna create fire yet. What types of things do you think light on fire?
Wood.
Yeah. So your planks can be used. The best sources, or the most, well, let me rephrase that. The most common source is coal or charcoal. Coal you find by mining in the stone, and there's different colored stones for it. For the sorry, they're knocking because we're talking too loud. For the charcoal, you can actually make it, but to make it, you have to have those wood logs. We turned all of our wood logs into planks, which is fine. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and escape out of there. And then turn to the side. It's daytime now. So now you can get rid of that dirt block. This is going to be your temporary house for now. This is where we're going to start until you play longer and we build stuff. So I would not worry about those other colored trees. In Minecraft, there's a few different colored trees. Don't worry about the fish yet. Okay? Eventually you can. You can actually cook them and eat them. All right, climb up. So we have 3 different trees for now. Just focus on these oak ones. So these light brown ones.
These are those.
That one right there. Yeah. Go ahead and chop that down using your axe. Oh, that's your pickaxe. So it's all about using the right tool for the right job. A pickaxe, awesome on wood, horrible on stone. A pickaxe, awesome on stone, horrible on wood. A regular axe, awesome on wood, horrible on stone. Cool.
Does grass give me anything?
So that's actually leaves, and it does. There's 2 things to do with the leaves. Notice how you chop down all the logs that were attached to that. The leaves will start to decay. They'll fall off. As they decay, they're going to give you possibly 2 things. Thing number 1 is called a sapling. You just use that to plant, and it'll grow new trees. That's how you renew resources on that. The other thing that it could possibly drop are apples. Apples you will need to eat. In a later episode, I will teach you all about like food and health and hunger and all that. We're just not going to have time for all of that today. So go ahead and chop down more wood, and then I'll show you how to make charcoal. So this being your first time, how do you feel so far?
Very confused.
I know, right? It takes some getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, there's more to learn.
Alright.
All right, notice you can't reach. You only have certain reach because you're only so tall. For now, we're not going to worry too much about it. All right, let's go back into your hidey hole.
If I can find it.
Turn to the side. There you go. All right, and don't go down the stairs yet. Go there. All right, click on your furnace. So think of it like this. Woohoo! Left click is what you use to either fight something or break something. Right click is what you'd use to use something. Okay? All right. So you said wood is a good fire source, right? So click on your planks. The oak logs actually burn quicker, so click on the planks. And then drop one in the bottom. Perfect. All right, go ahead and set that down. Now, use those two logs up top in your inventory. Yeah, click those. And put both of those up top there. So notice the bottom one disappeared. It turned into a fire source. It turned into fire. It only has a limited lifespan. It's about two items to cook. Now, click on the charcoal and put that in the bottom. Or in the fire source. Charcoal and coal have an 8 block timing. So they'll cook 8 different blocks.
Oh, wow.
Yep. All right. So for now, we're good. Actually, you know what? Drop those 12 up there too.
All right.
Yep. And then put the charcoal back in the bottom. You can put up to 64 charcoal in there at one time.
Wow.
So now we just sit here and wait while it cooks. So this is using your furnace to cook charcoal. This is one way to make a renewable resource. The charcoal you're going to use either to power a furnace or to create a torch. A torch will help you create light. So go ahead and click on the 3 charcoal that are there and put those in your inventory. Yep. Now go ahead and back out of your inventory or out of the interface.
But it's not done cooking.
That's all right. It'll keep cooking even if you're not looking at it. So notice it's still fiery there and has all those cool effects.
Should have been here when it was so darky.
I know, right? Now go back to your open your inventory. Remember what key you pressed to open your inventory? Yep. Good job. All right. We're going to make a torch. A torch is made out of charcoal or coal and sticks. 1 stick specifically and 1 piece of charcoal. What do you think, or how do you think you could make that?
So 1 piece of charcoal and a stick.
Yep, 1 piece of charcoal and 1 stick. Perfect. All right, awesome sauce. Guess what? Go ahead and click it. You just made your first torches. Go ahead and put those in your hotbar. Back out of your interface. Put the torches in your hand. And face anywhere on one of the walls. How do you use something?
Right click.
Try it. See what happens. Guess what? You just lit up the dark.
Oh, wow.
All right, so I think
Is
that's...
that ever gonna burn out?
Nope. It'll last forever until you break it. Or until the block is no longer there.
I'm gonna put 1 right there.
All right. So this is your first episode through. How do you feel?
Like I've learned something more about Minecraft, because when I first started playing it, it was incredibly confusing, and your daughter was smarter than I was with it, and she's like 10 years younger than I am, and
Yeah. It's amazing when your toddler knows more technology than you do. It's all right because she gets a hold of my phone and changes my settings. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it there. Hey guys, thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, if you didn't know Minecraft and you wanted to learn something, I know Steven here learned something. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please give it a like. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I have new videos coming up. Play a couple different things in Minecraft. I'm playing a role-playing game for Star Wars. So yeah, feel free to like and watch. And hope you have a good night. And for those of you that are watching today, today is Halloween. So happy Halloween. Take care, guys. Say goodbye, Steven.
see you later, and don't forget to comment your favorite costume.